is one area in the body that needs to be thought about via your brain a little bit more. It needs to be activated more in order for it to engage more areas of your body. Now, I see a lot of the time this part of the body is completely forgotten about. It is your feet. So listen here, your toes are for your tush, your heels are for your hamstrings. Let's have a think about that. When I take a step, my hamstring will elongate with a heel strike. Then my heel will drive in, engaging my hamstring. The very last point of a walk is pushing off from my toes, which engages my glutes, or hopefully will engage your glutes. So we want to recreate that same movement pattern to engage these big areas of our body. So you're going to follow along with me and see the difference of what using your toes do versus not using your toes. So let's do the first one, which is a squat. I want you, this is what I see all the time in the fitness industry, is do a normal squat with your toes facing up. Okay? Feel what that feels like in your body with those toes facing up. It's good the heels strike down, but the toes aren't engaged here. Now what I want you to do is grip your toes into the ground, lift the arches up like there's a butterfly living under them, and then do a squat. You're going to feel way more muscle activation, especially in the hamstring and the glutes, because toes are for tush and heels are for hamstring. Let's look at getting up and down off a chair. This is what I commonly see people do, is they stand up using their knee joints and not taking any notice of what their feet are doing. So most of the time, the feet are actually rolling in and the toes are not being activated. Okay, what we need to do is legs wide apart. We need to grip the toes down, grip the heels down like you're trying to pick the floor up with your feet, knees apart, and then stand up. The activation is so much different, and you're not overusing your joint structures, because you can overuse those, you can't overuse a muscle. All right, let's look at a donkey kickback. A lot of the time you might be asked to point your toes. Yes, that creates a little bit of engagement in your glutes, but what it's doing is actually activating your calf muscle. Now what I want you to do is flex your foot as far as you can, toes down to the floor, and then do the exact same move. That is going to create more movement in the glutes here and the hamstrings. Feel the difference for yourself. Your feet create a massive role in your movement. We need to start thinking more about what our feet are doing. You always want your toes engaged and your heels engaged. Toes for tush, heels for hamstrings.